Alrighty, guys. Hello, everyone. Time right now is 8:33 on your Monday evening. Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here. We are tracking some strong showers and thunderstorms heading our way here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. I'm going to give you guys a second just to log on here. If you happen to see me look over here, I am monitoring the comments on Facebook and also on YouTube. In fact, let me click on it so I can see your comments. All right. Digital, if we are watching, can we make sure we have the comments turned on for YouTube? It says the chat is disabled. Let me know where you guys are watching from. If you're in Northwest Ohio or Southeast Michigan or wherever you are watching from, we're going to take these next few minutes to answer any of your questions, your comments, your concerns. All right, so that alert day has been issued. As of now, we're not seeing anything strong or severe right now here in Northwest Ohio. Excuse me. However, sound. Is my sound not working? Is my sound not working? Okay, hold on one second. Digital is working on it. Hold on one second. All right. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right, so we are still live online. Looks like we are still live on YouTube, I'm guessing. It says we're live on WTOL.com. Let's see. All right. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. You sound good? All right, we are live again. We'll give you guys one moment here. We'll try this again. Thank you guys so much for your patience. We appreciate it. Just give us 1 second here, get everything squared away on my end. Get that clicking. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio. That would be greatly appreciated. Got to give a shout out to our awesome digital team. They have been working very hard behind the scenes. And let me know if you guys can hear the sound. Okay, I see closed captioning, so that looks promising. All right, Jessica says she can hear me. That is good to know. All right, now you can see me. All right, guys, thank you so much for your patience. We appreciate it. Of course, we always want to give you the best quality product that we can, and of course if there's no sound, it's not the best quality that we can give you. So shout out to our digital team, thank you guys so much. So we are live on Facebook and also on YouTube, so if you see me looking over this way, I am monitoring your comments on Facebook and also on YouTube. So let me know where you guys are watching from. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave a comment over there. So we'll get right into what we're talking about. All right, everyone says that they can hear me, perfect. So an alert day has been issued for tonight into those overnight hours. The main time frame is midnight to 5 a.m. for everyone in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. We're tracking those strong showers and thunderstorms producing heavy rain, lightning, thunder, gusty winds, large hail, even that chance for a brief spin-out tornado as well. So where is the storm right now? If you're in Iowa, you had a very active evening of strong storms. Now it's in Illinois, parts of Wisconsin. I mean, look at this system. We're seeing multiple thunderstorm warnings, multiple tornado warnings. Davenport, Iowa, really being impacted right now with those tornado warnings and thunderstorm warnings. Chicago, if you have family in Chicago, or if you're watching this from Chicago, be ready. In the next few hours, it'll be moving into your neighborhood. But as far as us here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, it's still about 300 miles away. Now, we're still gonna be seeing some storms tonight and early tomorrow morning, so don't go, oh, okay, we don't have to worry about it. Not the case. Those strong showers and thunderstorms move into our area late tonight, early Tuesday morning. Now, as of now, around almost 8:40, excuse me, 8:40 p.m., we are watching multiple thunderstorm watches, tornado watches, and flood watches. Now, the National Weather Service offices have been super busy, but you can still see we're watching a thunderstorm watch from parts of Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, also into Wisconsin. There is a tornado watch for parts of Wisconsin, Illinois, into Indiana, southwestern Michigan. But as far as our area here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, sorry guys, the only place we're watching is Hillsdale County under that flood watch. Now, this is still early. I believe that this tornado watch will be extended east. It could include us here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. It's still very early. Again, the time frame of this for us in Ohio, midnight to 5 a.m. So this is still certainly early. So, you guys are saying where you're watching from. Yeah, so someone's commenting their different neighborhoods and everything. I'm gonna get to your hour by hour forecast. I know that's what everybody wants, but of course we need to see what's going on right now. I'm so sorry, I have to drink my water. I'm trying to fight off a cough apparently. So right now things are quiet here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. We're seeing that mixture of clear skies and clouds. Sunset is just shortly after 9 p.m. So we're gonna go to bed to a calm evening, but we'll be waking up in the middle of the night to some very strong storms, very heavy rain, lightning, thunder, all of that. And that has to do with a lot of how the instability is in the atmosphere. And we're seeing some of the key ingredients. We're seeing the heat, we're seeing the humidity. I mean, just take a look at this. Here's our temperatures right now. It's 8:41 in the evening, and we're seeing temperatures still in the low to mid 80s. Earlier, some of us saw highs in the 90s. I remember Wasion was around 90 degrees, and most of us were in the upper 80s. So we have that heat, and we also have that moisture in the atmosphere. Dew points reading in the low to mid 70s for most of the area. And that's just where it gets sticky, it gets humid, it's uncomfortable, it's soupy in the atmosphere. It's not a good hair day at all. I mean, not that that really matters when it comes to strong storms, but that's just kind of how you can get the gist of it. So we're seeing the heat, we're seeing the humidity, and we're tracking some strong winds as well. Right now the winds are fairly calm, but they will be picking up throughout the rest of the night, those nighttime hours. Wind gusts possible around 20, 30, over 40 mile an hour gusts are possible for this evening. So I want to wind out the bigger picture and show you the storm threat. The National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center have issued that level 1, 2, 3, and 4 risk for strong storms. Now that level 4 risk, parts of Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, northwestern Indiana, under that level 4 risk. And that's where a lot of places are seeing those strong storms right now, about an hour or two ago, and in about an hour or two. But then I want to look just a little bit closer to us here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. I always say, even if you're not in Ohio or Michigan, don't get too fixated on the colors. Everyone, not just in this part of the country, but look how big this threat is. It goes all the way from Boston to Manhattan to DC to Cleveland, Toledo, Cincinnati, Alpena, Green Bay, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, Minneapolis, Omaha, Rapid City, Casper, Denver, almost down towards Wichita. Millions of people are under this threat for strong storms. So I always say, don't get too fixated on the colors. Everyone from the green to that red bullseye had that chance for strong storms, but it's always condensed and solidified more so in those brighter colors. So from Iowa to Illinois to Indiana to Wisconsin, they have a higher chance for storms, but everyone has a potential for some storms. But I do want to go back real quick to our little view in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. 1 second here. There we go. So again, don't get fixated on the colors, but from Hillsdale County to Bryan County to Defiance County, you are under that level 3 enhanced risk, but everyone from Lenawee County to, Fulton County, down towards Wyandotte County, my hometown of Marion County, Allen County, everyone in the state of Ohio has a chance for some strong storms for tonight under that level 1 and level 2 risk. So let's time this out. And I will get to your questions. I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. I want to get all this information out as quickly as I possibly can because I know a lot of you guys have kids, want to get ready for bed, just wrap up the day. So if you need to log off right now, this is the main graphic you want to look at, but then I will go more into detail about the hour-by-hour forecast. So tonight, that alert day, midnight to 5 a.m. So this evening, and that includes still, but up to right now, even once it gets dark, I would still consider this technically in the evening category. So basically from now until 11 p.m. midnight, excuse me, it will be warm, it'll be muggy. We've seen that all throughout the day. But there's that instability with that heat and that humidity. It's building, it's bubbling in the atmosphere. We saw a lot of daytime heating, we saw a lot of sunshine today, also some key ingredients for severe weather. Now, once we hit that midnight mark, midnight to 2 a.m., depending on where you are in our area, that's when those storms will start to fire up. We're tracking strong winds over 40 miles an hour, heavy rain that could cause some flooding in some areas. Again, Hillsdale County as of now, under that flood watch for tonight. Large hail is possible. I've seen multiple reports, not in our area, but down towards Dayton, towards Wilmington, Columbus, the Grove City area, seeing already about hail 1 inch in diameter, so that's about the size of a quarter. So large hail is possible as well. Heavy rain, lightning, thunder, gusty winds. I know people are asking, I'm seeing it kind of in the comments, as far as that tornado threat, that threat is very low. However, it's not zero. So there's a potential for a brief spin up tornado for tonight, but that threat is very, very low. That's not our biggest concern. However, it's not at 0%. So just be aware of that. And I did see someone ask if there will be a tornado watch issued. Karen, I see your comment from Williams County. As of now, there's no tornado watch issued. I would not be surprised if there was one issued, but of course we'll keep you updated both on air and online in case a tornado watch or thunderstorm watch happens to be issued. I'm just watching radar right now, this side of the screen. But then by daybreak, this is all out of here. Your morning commute, you'll be fine. You may see a few isolated showers and thunderstorms, but nothing strong or severe. The worst of it will be over at the latest 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then we can go on throughout the rest of our day. So let's get right to your hour-by-hour forecast. So this is what we're looking at. And I'll go slow too. So here's 8 p.m. So we're closer to 9 o'clock now. So let's go ahead and fast forward. So here's 9 p.m. It's still way off to our west. It's still in the central time zone. But look at those bright colors. They're seeing some very strong storms, multiple thunderstorm warnings, multiple tornado warnings. But let's go ahead and fast forward. Watch this slowly start to weaken just a little bit. You can see those pinks and those maroons and those reds and oranges slowly start to turn more into those yellows and those greens as it moves across the state of Illinois. Chicago and Milwaukee still will be seeing some very powerful storms by 10, 11 o'clock their time. But as it crosses the Illinois-Indiana border, do you see this little cell? You can't see my arrow, but just west of Fort Wayne. So we're going to keep our eye out on that as well. So watch that cell in front of the front. Watch the cell, but also watch the front as well. So you're watching this little circle and you're watching this line. These two will actually join together as of about midnight. So again, midnight, that's when we're really going to start to really monitor what to expect. So here's midnight, 1 a.m. It starts to move into parts of Williams County, Defiance County, Hillsdale County. And then you can see, did you see how quick that cell moved from combined with that front? So here's 11 p.m. It combines. And then that storm really intensifies once again. So here's 1 a.m. 2 a.m., and then by about 3 a.m., most of us west of I-75 will be hearing the rain come down on our roofs, hearing the lightning, well, hearing the thunder, seeing the lightning, definitely dealing with the hail, those stronger winds. The wind could definitely be pounding against your windows or your roofs as well. But then by 4 o'clock, if you live in the Toledo metro, I would say 4 o'clock is pretty much your time frame for the really heavy rain. But you can see this will go all the way up towards Flint, towards Detroit, Toledo, down towards Lima, Muncie, even west of Dayton, kind of over towards the Oxford area. And then as soon as it hits Toledo, it kind of starts to weaken as it moves over western Lake Erie. And then here's 5 o'clock. We're still seeing some rain, but I think by about 4 or 5 o'clock, that threat will be over. But then, here we go, those showers are moving on out of here. So, I'm gonna answer a couple of your comments. Let me see here real quick. What about the metro area? Elizabeth, I just answered that, good timing. My phone says nothing, 20%, that's all. Your phone's wrong. There's definitely a potential for some strong storms tonight. And a big thing, if you haven't already, download the WTOL 11 weather app. It's a free download. It's compatible with Apple and with Android. And we give you up-to-the-date information, including stuff like this. So definitely go check that out. But a big thing, before you go to bed, have a favor to ask of you. Not only charge your devices, but turn that ringer on in case any active warnings happen to be issued. I know we don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night, but it's strong storms. I get it. I want to sleep. I have a dog. I have a cat. Those of you who have children, you want to have that good night's rest. Have it turned on just for peace of mind, just in case. Ryan and I will be here all throughout the night and all throughout the morning. We'll be keeping you updated. If anything happens to be issued, of course, we will be monitoring that. So we're not going anywhere, but if something happens to be issued, we want you to be aware, we want you to be safe. Know where your safe space is, have a severe weather safety kit. Hopefully you talk to your kids before bed. Don't scare them, but let them be aware that, hey, we might have to go down in the basement, or we might have to go sit in the bathroom on the first floor or something. So just want you guys to be weather aware on that. Let's see. So I do have, if you guys want, I do have a little bit closer hour by hour forecast. I know a lot of people are saying, okay, what about my town? What about UT, Fostoria, the Toledo Metro, Bowling Green, Perrysburg? Here we go. So we are about 10 minutes before 9 o'clock. So here's 9, here's 10 o'clock, 11, midnight. I'm so sorry. Midnight, still quiet. However, we are starting our time frame around midnight for some of us. You can see down towards Putnam County, Hancock County, Wyandotte County, Crawford County, Marion County. Starting to see some of those light rain showers. Here's one, Hillsdale, Williams, Defiance counties. You guys will be the first to see those very strong storms. So then by 2 a.m., if you're in Lenawee County, if you're in down towards Fulton County, still Defiance County. Here we go. All right, here's 3 a.m. The Toledo Metro, as of now, will just start to see some of those light rain showers. Same thing for Bowling Green, towards Maumee, towards Rossford. Findlay looks to be dry still as of 3 a.m. Of course, give or take, like this is an hour increment. So then by 4 o'clock, that one a little quick, hold on. 3, 4 o'clock, the Toledo Metro, so Lucas County, Northern Wood County, seeing those very heavy rain showers, same thing up towards Monroe County. And then by 5 o'clock, so this is what we like to see. So, I mean, we don't like to see these strong storms anyways, but do you see this break from Toledo down towards Findlay? We're not seeing that line that we were seeing earlier of basically the oranges and those yellows and those reds. We're seeing green, if not the storm kind of splitting. So that means it's continuing to weaken as it hits our area. So that's good news. However, we're still not out of the woods just yet. So then by 5 o'clock, the worst of it will be over regardless of what we see. It could be really good, could be really bad, but by about 5 a.m., we'll just be seeing some light rain eventually tapering off. Here's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And we'll go on and off throughout the day, seeing that mixture of sunshine and clouds. The further north you are, you'll see more clouds throughout the late morning, early afternoon, but then drying out for the rest of the day. Justin, I see your comment. My dog will want to wake up in the middle of the night to go out, but once she sees it pouring, she'll be like, that's a no for me, dog. All you pet owners, I feel that. I feel that. Your pups will be fine to go out. I mean, I'm talking all the way up until midnight, so maybe she can wake up or he can wake up just a little bit earlier, hopefully, or you can wake them up. But once about midnight to 2 a.m. hits, that's when you'll be seeing a decent amount of those showers moving through. Tiffin always seems to break between the storms. I mean, that's good though. All right, so I'm trying to see as many comments here as I possibly can. So how about this? I'll run through the hour-by-hour forecast one more time because I need to start getting ready for some other shows. Do you guys have any questions besides what my city's going to be impacted by? Monica, thank you. How high of winds do you expect? So I'm glad you asked that because my next graphic was the wind graphic. Let's see. So the winds are actually going to be fairly calm for these next few hours. So here's midnight. I mean, speaking of Tiffin, we'll be seeing some more stronger winds, around 20 miles an hour possible. And then here is 2 a.m. That's when that front really starts to move through from Hillsdale to Adrian to Bryan to Wauseon, 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts. Some could see gusts over 40 miles an hour. Some could even see it stronger. I did see a small cell here between about 3 and 4 o'clock. So just west of Adrian towards Wauseon, could be seeing some more stronger winds around 40 miles an hour. That is one of our bigger threats for strong winds. So it's going to be windy late tonight, early tomorrow morning. But even though we'll be done with the rain by about 4 to 5 o'clock, we'll still see some strong winds. So your morning commute, while it won't be too wet, or at least as wet, it'll still certainly be windy. I mean, here's 8 o'clock, a lot of us heading out the door for our morning commute. Yeah, we're seeing wind gusts around 20 to 30 miles an hour. Eventually it'll calm down, but still not a whole lot. About 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts are possible around lunchtime tomorrow. So it certainly will be windy. I know a lot of people are worried about their basements flooding. Do I need to check my sump pump? One of my coworkers, Matt Willoughby, shout out to him. He's had issues with his basement flooding. So as far as how much rain we'll be seeing, it just depends on where you are. Some of us could see around 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. Some places could see 3/4 to an inch of rain. So it's possible that some basements could see some flooding. I don't think it's going to be as extreme as what we saw, was it last week with Beryl, a week and a half ago with Hurricane Beryl. It's not going to be like that. But there's potential for some heavy rain that could cause some minor flooding. Again, as of now, Hillsdale County is under that flood watch for this evening. So what you need to know, that alert day for tonight, midnight to 5 a.m. Tuesday, our biggest impacts will be those severe storms. Heavy rain, lightning, thunder, wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, large hail, about the size of a quarter, and a brief spin-up tornado is possible. However, that threat is certainly low. So what you need to do, avoid going outside, avoid driving. I doubt anyone would be riding a bicycle in those midnight hours, but if you plan on being outside, please rearrange your schedule. We want you, of course, stay safe and stay weather aware. All right. So, I love that you guys are talking about your dogs on here. You guys are my kind of people. All right. So, as of now, let's double check because it's been a few minutes. I do want to look one more time. We'll look at the active watches and warnings at the moment. We'll look at radar, and we'll look at your hour-by-hour forecast. So, this is what we're looking at right now. We're seeing a thunderstorm watch off to our west and a tornado watch off to our west. But if you are in Hillsdale County, that is the only county technically in our viewing area under a flood watch. I did see someone ask, what about tornado watches, tornado warnings? Alejandra? Yeah, it was Alejandra. It's not out of the question. It's still too early to determine because those storms are still way off to our west. Here you can see. So, I mean, again, this is still about 300 miles away with these storms when it loads. There we go. So right now it's just starting to move into parts of north central Illinois. So it's still, again, about 300 miles away. But I'm going to leave you guys with this. We're going to go through one more time with your hour by hour forecast, and then we will wrap this up. Now, I do have a question for you guys. Before I show you your hour by hour forecast, do you guys want me to do another one of these lives later on tonight once we get closer to these stronger storms? I know a lot of people will probably be asleep, but a lot of people will probably be awake with storm stress, storm anxiety. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here all throughout the night, keeping you guys updated. So if you guys want me to do another one of these Facebook Lives, maybe around midnight-ish, let me know in the comments. Becky says yes. Okay. Digital, you guys heard that if you guys are watching. Gary, Bert, you guys all say yes. Okay. We will do that. Okay. So, put your listening ears on. I know I just sound like a preschool teacher. I apologize. Didn't mean for that to sound like that. But I see you guys shouting out your hometown, your city, your county. Before I go any further, let's take a look. It's going to change here at 9 o'clock in just a moment. So this is going to update in about 20 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at your hour by hour forecast. You guys are so sweet. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I just don't want to advance this real quickly. Sorry, hold on. In 4, 3, 2, 1. This will change up here. There we go. Sorry, little things like that bug me. Okay, so it's now 9 o'clock. Things are still quiet. We're seeing that mixture still, clear skies and clouds. Those clouds will continue to increase. If you're down towards Findlay or Upper Sandusky or Marion, Delaware, starting to see some of those light rain showers. And then by midnight, around the time you guys want me to do another Facebook Live, you guys are still commenting. You guys are so sweet. As of midnight, things are quiet. That's when things will start to ramp up for some of us between midnight and 2 a.m. So here's midnight, 1 o'clock. You can see that green off to our west starting to approach Hillsdale and Williams counties, even a little bit into Defiance County. Here we go. Hillsdale, Bryan, Defiance, Wauseon, Adrian. About 2 a.m. is when that rain will start knocking at your door. And then by about 3 o'clock, from Monroe to Adrian, parts of Lucas County, Wauseon, parts of Wood County, down towards Ottawa, you're starting to see it between about 2 and 3 o'clock. Now, by about, I'd say 3:30, 4 o'clock, it'll be crossing I-75. So if you live east of I-75, after 3 a.m. is when those storms will be in your neighborhood. So the worst of it, if you're in the Toledo metro, or even most of Lucas County, northern Wood County, will be around 4 a.m. And I say worst because you can see more of that those heavier rain showers, some oranges and some reds. And then by about 4:30, it weakens. I think what a lot of it's going to happen is it's going to be quiet, it's going to come down real quick, and they'll just kind of wrap up and still see some more on and off rain. But if you're over towards Sandusky, Norwalk, Tiffin, Upper Sandusky, you'll kind of see the remnants of this storm. You're really not going to see the bulk of those scattered showers, really intense, severe storms. I'm not saying your threat is zero, but your threat compared to Wauseon, towards Defiance, Toledo, your threat looks to be a little bit lower. However, again, that threat is not zero. Like we showed you with the Storm Prediction Center, everyone has the potential for strong showers and thunderstorms. So I'm going to leave you with this. Okay, so when it loads. So again, that alert day in effect, midnight to 5 a.m., strong storms producing heavy rain, lightning, thunder, wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, quarter-size hail, and a brief spin-up tornado is possible, but that threat is low for a tornado. So of course, we'll be keeping you safe, keeping you informed throughout the night. I'm not going anywhere. Ryan will be in early tomorrow morning to keep you updated. If anything were to occur, of course, we'll be on WTOL, we'll be on Fox 36, depending on the time frame. But if anything pops up, like a tornado warning or something, of course, we will be cutting in, both online, on TV. So make sure to check that out. All right, thank you guys for your sweet comments here. Thank you guys so much for your patience. If you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns, always feel free to reach out on our social media pages. You can email us. Best bet would be to message me, as I am probably the only one awake right now. But again, we are not going anywhere. We keep you safe, updated, and on track. It's going to be an active night of severe storms. I know storm anxiety can be very scary, but we're going to keep you safe. We're not going anywhere. If anything develops, of course, we will be here. Of course, download the WTOL 11 weather app, have your phone fully charged, have your ringer turned on. This is a strange request, but keep shoes by your bed, closed-toed shoes, in case any active warnings happen to be issued. Put your shoes on and then go to your safe space. It's just a necessary precaution just in case if something were to happen. You don't want to be walking around outside in bare feet or flip-flops because we don't want your feet to be hurt. So that's just a very odd request, I know. But if something were to happen, I want you guys, of course, to stay safe. Have that severe weather safety kit, extra batteries, extra food, extra water. Talk to your kiddos. I know a lot of kids are scared of storms. And if they have any questions, you can always reach out as well. Take care of your pets, have that thunder vest, maybe some calming medicine before tonight. The thunder and the wind will be loud. I'll be completely positive on that. All right, gang. Thank you guys so much. Digital, if you guys can hear me, we can go ahead and wrap this up. Go ahead and tune in tonight at Fox 36 at 10 o'clock and WTOL 11 at 11 o'clock. We will have the latest information then as well. And sounds like I'll be back here at midnight as well. So thank you guys for tuning in, and stay safe and stay weather aware. Bye, guys.